This is my favorite part, when the dogs run out to take their positions. You guys, I have the same first game jitters that these girls do. They probably don't have them as bad anymore since they've played about 25 games, but you know, this is an incredible atmosphere for them. The Pac-12 is a completely different ball game. The preseason was great. Huskies went 22-3, while UCLA went 22-1. It was an awesome preseason for both teams, but these Huskies, they're ready to play at home. They have been on the road for a really long time, while UCLA, they have not traveled out of California. They have not left California except for one time. They went out to Hawaii at the beginning of the year, which is an incredible place to go. But they have not traveled out of California since. So welcoming the Bruins out here to Seattle. What a great, great night here. It is not warm. That is a fact. But it is definitely beautiful, and anytime we can see blue sky, that is a win. All right, we're close to getting underway here. Danielle Laurie threw out the first pitch tonight. She was a part of the 2009 National Championship team. If you've never heard of her, you've been living under a rock. If you are not a softball fan, then I forgive you. All right, we're about to see the first pitch here. Coming up, we've got leadoff hitter in the left-hand batter's box, Brianna Perez, number 3. She's playing shortstop tonight. She steps in, ready to go. Here's the first pitch from Gabby Plain. Oh, and it's a beauty. Love that Gabby started her off just right down the middle. Go after her. Make her see some pitches. Let's go, Gabby. That's a strike on the outside corner. There we go, painting the corners. Here we go. And Brianna Perez is one of the top hitters on the UCLA roster. Just a sophomore out of California. I think that's a great pitch by Gabby going up. She's ahead in the count. She's got 2 strikes on her. You got to go outside of the strike zone. You can't give her anything to hit. So I think that's a great decision by Gabby. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Gabby. Oh yeah, right off the end of the bat. Navai Kaupe picks it up, makes the throw to first. Got her just in time. Brianna Perez is very fast. But Kaupe made a great, great play on that little squib. All right, stepping into the batter's box, we've got number 48, Bubba Nichols. Gabby paints a beautiful strike on the outside corner for Bubba. What I love about Gabby is that she has a totally different presence than Taryn does out on the mound. She's calm, she's cool. She is a presence herself. Gabby trying to paint that same corner. This time it's not a strike. We're gonna go ahead and we got 1 ball, 1 strike on Bubba. And the pitch on the way from Gabby. Throws it in there for a called strike. These UCLA hitters are pretty patient up there at the plate. They're gonna see Gabby the first go round, and they're gonna jump on the pitches that they like. But UCLA is an incredible hitting team. All right, Gabby goes up and out for that pitch, trying to stay away. She's working ahead in the count here. Trying to get Bubba to do the same thing that Perez did. And the pitch coming in. Hard shot right to Atlee. She makes the out at first to Kaya Gibson. We got 2 down here and as many hitters.
Now batting for the UCLA Bruins, number 23, Aaliyah Jordan.
That brings to the plate lefty number 23, Aaliyah Jordan. Tonight, Aaliyah is the DP. She is hitting tonight. Aaliyah's got some pop in her bat. Gabby's first pitch to Aaliyah. Ooh, painting that outside corner. Home plate umpire Mike Bartling likes that pitch, so great pitch by Gabby. She'll keep painting that outside corner as long as she can until these UCLA hitters make an adjustment. Next pitch on the way. Oh yeah. Gabby painting that same outside corner, giving Aaliyah something to look at. Gabby comes in with the deciding pitch here. Still painting that outside corner. We got a foul ball. Aaliyah staying alive in there. Love the approach Aaliyah's taking. She takes a big deep breath. She steps back in. She's ready for this next pitch. And the delivery from Plain. Painting that outside corner again, but this time home plate umpire Mike Bartling did not go for it. He must have heard me. Counts 1-2 on Jordan. She's looking to battle her way back, find her way on base, get a rally going with 2 outs. Way up and outside, staying clear of Jordan's strike zone, but that's a pitch you can definitely waste. You'll notice Flores looking at her arm, her forearm. She, if you can see Flores, you can see that she's getting the call from Coach Glasso, and she's giving them to Gabby Plain, different than having Morgan call that herself. Comebacker right to Plain. She takes it to Kaya for out number 3. That retires the side. Great first inning for Gabby, and we'll head to the bottom of the first.
Honorary captain. Let's find out who it is. Go Dogs!
Dog fans, at this time, we'd like to recognize tonight's honorary captain, 12-year-old Colette. Colette likes to play softball and soccer, and she wants to be a softball player when she gets older. Let's hear it one more time for our honorary captain, Colette. Tonight's honorary captain was brought to you by Air Force Reserve. To start your adventure with the Air Force Reserve, go to afreserve.com.
All right, welcome to the bottom half of the first. We've got leadoff hitter number 22, shortstop Sis Bates, coming up against Rachel Garcia. Ooh, pitch comes up and in on Sis. She gets out of the way. Ball one. I do love that Rachel came after her right away. I think that it's a pretty power move to go ahead and just throw right on inside, right at Sis. She must have missed with that pitch. Sis battles it off. We've got a strike on the foul ball there. Sis Bates is such an electric player right at the top of the lineup. Really, really great athlete, incredible defender, an even better hitter. Sis takes that one on the outside corner for a ball. Sis is looking to be a table setter tonight, trying to get something going for the Dogs down in the bottom of the half inning. And she can definitely do that with her speed. Shows bunt, pulls back, brings in the UCLA corners. What I love, love, love about slappers is that you really have no idea what they're going to do. Sis hits away a lot, but she can really do it all. That toolbox certainly full. Ooh, Garcia paints the outside corner. We know the home plate umpire's liking that pitch tonight. Huskies shouldn't really be surprised that that was called a strike. However, I am a little bit off-centered, so I can't see exactly where it's at. Sis comes in, 3-2 pitch. Foul right down the third base line. Staying alive. What I love about this Husky lineup is that they are so patient at the plate. They will see a lot of pitches, and they do a great job. They'll battle until they get on base. Sis especially. So home plate umpire walking over to Coach Tar. Wonder if she is in trouble. Probably not. Sounds like no one is really sure what. All right, sounds like there's something going on in the dugout that the home plate umpire wants to make sure they knock it off. All right, he's asserted his dominance, and we are back at it. Great job by Sis Bates, fouling off another pitch. This is a great opportunity for her teammates to see a lot of pitches, see what Garcia's throwing. And for Sis to get comfortable at the top of this lineup, starting off this game. Foul ball again. Great battle by Bates. Sis digs in. She's ready for the 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Drilled into left center field, but they were right there, ready to make that play. She made great contact with that pitch. She saw a lot of pitches, and that was awesome. Great at bat by Sis Bates. Great play out in center field as well. They played her perfectly. They were lined up exactly where they needed to be to get Sis Bates. Definitely did their homework. All right, stepping into the batter's box, number 2 hitter, Taryn Atlee. Pitch comes in, paints that outside corner. Garcia steps in, shakes off that sign. Wants to get on the same page as her catcher Halstead. Taking a quick timeout. Speaking of timeouts, Taryn Atlee has her own broadcasting show, Timeout with Tat. I don't know if you guys ever watched Breaking It Down with Bailey when I was here, but Taryn's brought it back with her own version of Timeout with Tat. So you should definitely check that out if you have some time. All right, Garcia's ready. She brings in the pitch. Outside corner. Strike 2. Taryn digs in, ready to battle. Oh, line down the 5-6 hole. Taryn finds her way on base. Taryn is a second leadoff hitter over there. Great work by Taryn to battle and make an adjustment, hit that outside pitch, take it where it came, take it back where it came, and get on base for her teammates. Bringing up the much missed Morgan Flores. Really glad to have her back in the lineup. Her veteran presence is definitely noticed. Pop up to the second baseman. And that is out number 2 for the Huskies. All right, we've got Noel He stepping into the plate, the DP for tonight. Noel has got to be the nicest person on this Husky roster, and everyone is nice, but Noel has got to be the nicest one. But she can definitely step in there and really tattoo a ball. Saws her off right on the inside part of the plate for strike number 1. Noelle has some incredible raw power. She can absolutely crush this ball. Pretty excited about this pitching matchup tonight. Oh. Blooper right over the shortstop, and she makes the catch for out. Taryn. The Huskies lead the Pac-12 with 5 different players with a fielding percentage over 980. That is incredible. The Huskies have traditionally always had a great defensive team, but they are absolutely dominant in the defense. Stepping in, number 21, Taylor Pack to face Plain. Plain brings in strike number 1. Gabby gets her sign. And the right fielder's ready for the delivery. Pops it straight up. Looks like it's still in play. Looks like Kaya's got it for out number 2. High fly ball. Those are not easy. We're kind of in the twilight time, so as soon as that ball goes up, it is really difficult to see past the lights. So great play, way to hang with it. Awesome job, Kaya. Fun fact about Kaya, she was our Batgirl in 2008. So back in the day, Kaya was our Batgirl for the Huskies. All right, stepping to the plate, number 33, Brianna Tautalafua. She fouls pitch number 1 down the third base line. She's ready to hit. Brianna's name is probably the one I practiced the most, so I'm really excited that she's in the lineup. All right, and the delivery by Plain. Painting that outside corner for strike number 2. Going right after her. I love Plain's presence. She is just absolutely chill. She's a very chill athlete, but she will bring the heat. Staying out of Tautalafua's zone for ball number 1. Counts 1 and 2, got 2 outs. Nobody on. If you're watching the Huskies on defense, they are always moving, always talking, always communicating. And Gabby gets her swinging for strike 3. That's out number 3, 3 in a row for Plain 6 in a row, 6 outs in a row. And we've got no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're going to bring up the We're going to bring up Sammy Reynolds, Kaya Gibson, and Livy Sheely in the bottom of the second. And we'll be right back.
Now it's time for tonight's Husky softball trivia question. And that was tonight's Husky softball trivia question brought to you by Banassi & Sons Jewelers. Family owned and serving the greater Seattle area and bridal, estate, and custom jewelry since 1973. Banassi & Sons Jewelers, located in West Seattle.
All right, starting off the bottom half of the second inning with freshman Sammy Reynolds. She steps into the left-handed batter's box. Garcia brings the first pitch on that outside corner for a strike. Sammy's been very impressive this preseason. Really excited to get her start tonight in the first Pac-12 game. Sammy makes great contact. Oh, just fouled down the left field line. Sammy jumps on that outside pitch from Garcia for a long, long strike. Great job staying on that outside pitch. All right, Sammy's ready for the 0-2 pitch here. Rachel slows it down a little bit. They get her at first. We got Perez makes the play over to first. Just gets Sammy just in time. All right. Stepping to the plate, we've got lefty Kaya Gibson playing first base tonight. Pitch comes in, gets her right on the inside part of the bat, popped it right back up, and Rachel will take it herself for out number 2. And it's up to Livy Sheely, the right fielder. Another freshman in this lineup for the Huskies to get something going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Garcia paints that outside corner for a strike. There are 9 newcomers to this Husky team this year. And Coach Tar is still playing around, finding her lineup that she likes. That's what I love about her. She doesn't have a consistent lineup throughout the preseason. She'll find it through the Pac-12. Low and outside for ball 1. Garcia steps back on the rubber. She brings a nice, looks like a change up on the inside corner to Livy, who fouls it off for strike 2. Livy has the opportunity here to battle, see some pitches. Great eye by the freshman. Great pitch by Garcia. Trying to get her to chase. The 2-2 pitch coming in from Garcia. Got her on the outside corner. Livy went for it. All right. For the Huskies, they go down in order. They got no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Coming up for UCLA in the top of the third, we've got Paige Halstead, Kinsley Washington, and Kelly Gooden. We'll be right back. And we're back at the top of the third, bringing up UCLA, starting with their catcher, Paige Halstead. I do want to talk a little bit about UCLA's head coach, Kelly Inouye Perez. Kelly this is a fun fact that I learned. She has been at UCLA, this is her 31st straight season in Westwood. She has been the head coach for the last 13 years. Prior to that, she played 5 years as a player, and she was 13 as an assistant coach. That is a die-hard Bruin, if you ask me. First pitch to Halstead. Gabby paints the outside corner for ball one. Bartling's been liking that pitch, but not this time. Gabby gets her sign. Heads into her windup. She goes right back at it for strike number one. She gets her chasing up and outside. That's a great pitch by Gabby. Trying to see what she can get UCLA to chase and to see. All right, we got 1 and 2 on Halstead. Here comes the pitch. And a little bit low for ball two. Gabby working a little bit around the strike zone for Halstead, the senior out of California. And the 2-2 pitch. Right off the end of the bat for foul ball. Still 2 and 2. Morgan slows down the pace a little bit, runs out there, talks to Plain. Trying to get on the same page. And probably just get her to have some fun. As an outfielder, I was always pretty far from the pitcher and the catcher. I did used to catch, but in a Pac-12 situation, nope. I was in the outfield, ready to dive for anything. And the 2-2 pitch from Plain. Grounder right to Taryn. She throws her out at first, and they throw it around the horn. Out number one. Great job by Gabby getting these ground balls for her team. What's great about the Huskies is that Gabby doesn't have to worry about being an overpowering pitcher. She can just throw strikes and let her defense work because she trusts her defense because they are pretty phenomenal. All right, that brings to plate Kinsley Washington, first baseman out of Whittier, California. She swings at pitch number 1, a little bit outside the zone. Getting excited. Kinsley steps in, ready for next pitch from Gabby. Ground ball, Sis Bates. She gobbles it up, fires it to first for out number 2. Great job by both pitchers tonight so far, making their defense work for them. All right, stepping up to the plate, we've got left fielder Kelly Gooden, number 14. Delivery from plane, low and outside for ball number 1. I don't want to speak too soon, and I don't, being play-by-play, you can, I feel like you can kind of jinx the game, but I'm just going to do my job up here. You're probably not going to see a lot of runs tonight. This is probably going to be a pretty defensive game, a very pitching dominant. Ball is hit up and out to the third base side, foul ball. Cowpay gave a good chase. Even though she wasn't going to get there, I loved her effort. But these two pitchers, they have the best 2 ERAs in the nation. So, not going to see a lot of people coming across that plate. And that's strike number 2. Believe that was a foul ball. Missed it. All right, we got the 1-2 pitch coming from plane. Got 2 outs here. Defense is shortened up. Ready for a slow roller. Something chopped their way. Gabby comes in. Great pitch, low and out for ball number 2. Kelly's just trying to put something on the ground and make something happen. And Gabby with the 2-2 pitch. Gets her chasing the pitch upstairs for out number 3. Great job by Gabby. Great outing for the D. They go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We head into the bottom of the 3rd. Already, this is going by pretty fast. Nevi Cowpay leading us off with Amira Malloy, and coming back to the top of the lineup with Sis Bates. And we'll be right back. If you're just tuning in, we are all tied up 0-0. 1 hit in the ball game for the Huskies. We're leading off with Nevi Cowpay, third baseman. Nevi is one of 2 Hawaiian products playing for the Huskies this year. She takes a strike on the inside corner. Garcia going right after her. 8 hitter. Nevi has awesome pop too in her bat. She chases that outside pitch for strike number 2. Kaupe is ready to hit. She has a pretty epic power pony out there right now today. Let's see if it can get behind her bat. Whew. Goes down on 3. Love to see him out there attacking the pitches, though. We want to see them getting after it. Both teams, you got to attack these pitchers. Find your pitch that you can hit. Stepping into the left-hander's batter box is Amira Malloy, senior. She drills one to right center field. Taylor Pack gets it in quickly, and Amira Malloy with a stand-up double. Great job by Malloy jumping on that pitch. She was ready for that up and in pitch, took it right back to right center field. Awesome job. If Amira's last name sounds familiar, both of her parents were incredible Husky athletes here back in the day. Lawyer Malloy and Claudine Malloy. Claudine, All-American track athlete, and Lawyer played baseball and football. Sis takes pitch number 1 for a ball 1. She's got a runner in scoring position. Sis jumped on a pitch last inning, took it right to left center field, but that's exactly where the center fielder was standing. Nichols, she was ready for it. Nichols playing in that same position right now, and Bates is ready. Paints that outside corner, but it's ball number 2. Sis takes it down the left field line, but foul. Great job battling, getting ready to jump on anything close. With a runner at second, Sis wants to put it in the right side of the field, but Garcia's not going to let her. So we'll see how she approaches this next pitch with 2-2. Sis settles in. 2-2 delivery from Garcia. Poked down the left field line and foul. Right under the glove of Tautalafua. Not sure if she maybe touched it. We need some chalk bombs down that line. Great job by Sis, trying to poke one through. She's battling up there, seeing some pitches, trying to get the one she likes. The 2-2 delivery from Garcia. Paints that outside corner, foul ball from Bates. Sis looking to move or score Malloy. And the 2-2. Change up. Right back to Garcia, who fields it herself and gets the out at first base. Bates moves her over. Great job by Bates. Stepping in for the Huskies, Taryn Atley, junior from Sacramento, California. Taryn has the best batting average on the team right now. She leads the Huskies with a .416 average. Looking to put something past the UCLA infield. First pitch, comes outside for ball one. Atlee needs this ball to find a hole. Score Amira from third. Rachel brings the 1-0 pitch for ball number two. Outside corner. Good patience from Atlee. Trying to find something that she can do something with here. Big swing and a foul right back to the net. Halstead walks out, chatting it up with Garcia, trying to figure out how they want to get Atlee. And the legend Lisa Fernandez heads out to the pitcher's circle. Lisa Fernandez, who just ran out to say a quick little something to Garcia. She's in her 21st season at UCLA. She's a 3-time Olympic gold medalist. And I don't have time to really get into all her stats, so I suggest you Google her if you don't know who she is, but she is epic, an absolute legend. All right, Garcia brings a 2-1 pitch, up and out from Atlee. Good job laying off. Atlee shows slap. Atlee settles in. Here comes a 3-1. For ball 4, Atlee taking the base on balls here. Great job. Awesome patience. That's her 8th walk of the season, and I have to tell you, I love players who are patient at the plate. That was not me, but I love it. I think it is incredible. And that's what Atlee does as a table setter in that 2 position. Morgan Flores steps up, takes a ball on the inside corner, pretty close to that elbow guard. Huskies showing their patience at the plate. Really happy to have Flores back in the lineup this year. Another ball on the inside corner. Great job by these dogs. Coach Tar gives her sign over there in the batter's box, or in the coach's box. She's not in the batter's box. She's over there in the coach's box. We'll see if Atlee's on the move. Down the middle for Flores for strike number 1. Garcia's got a 2-1 count. We got 2 outs. Runners on the corners. We've got Amira Malloy at third, Taryn Atlee at first, Morgan Flores at the plate. Garcia brings the 2-1 pitch. Flores jumps on that one right to Pack out in right field for out number 3. Great job by the Huskies being patient. That was awesome. We had a double for the Huskies. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and 2 left on base for the Huskies. We'll be bringing up in the bottom, actually in the top of the 4th, we're bringing up the top of the lineup for the UCLA Bruins. We're starting with Brianna Perez, Bubba Nichols, and Aaliyah Jordan. All right, welcome back to the top of the 4th. if you can hear the crowd, Mike, you can hear the Husky band out in center field, right out past that 220 in the outfield. I'm going to tell you, as a player, it was always really awesome to have the band come support us. They bring just a different type of Husky fever to the game. And, man, they're such a treat. So really excited to have the band here tonight for the first Pac-12 matchup of the season between these two awesome teams. How many times can I say the word awesome? All right, bringing up Brianna Perez, the shortstop for UCLA. Perez hitting .444 on the year. Just absolutely dominating at the leadoff position. Gabby in her windup. Goes right after Perez, who fouls it off for strike number 1. To all my Bruin fans watching, I'm sure you're very proud of me for not being overly Husky biased, so I just want to point that out. Gabby brings the 0-1 pitch to Perez. Comebacker right to Gabby, who brings it to first base. Got her. Out number 1 for the Huskies. It's always great to have a pitcher who can field her position. Ball comes right back at her. She stays calm, cool, and collected. Throws it right to Kaya Gibson at first. For those of you who don't know or who haven't been following the Huskies, Gabby Plain is from Australia, which is really cool. Down under. Nichols fouls it off right over my head for strike number 1. The Huskies made a trip out to Australia this year, which was probably one of the coolest things they've ever done. And I'm a little bit jealous, I'm not going to lie. They also went to Puerto Vallarta, so I'm wondering why Coach Tar did all this 10 years after I graduated, but that's cool. Gabby brings pitch number 2 up and out for ball 1. Counts 1-1 on Nichols. She thought about it. She didn't quite get her bat around. Gabby brings the 1-1 pitch. Low and outside on the outside corner for Nichols for ball number 2. Great night for Husky softball. Got a lot of fans making the 7 p.m. Friday night home opener. Plain brings the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, nice pitch on the inside corner. Bartling doesn't like it. 3 balls, 1 strike. First time Gabby has gotten behind on a hitter. Got the hiccups now. Plain gets her sign. Coming in, 3-1 pitch. Strike. Low and in. Brings the count to 3-2. Great job by Gabby. Needed a strike, but did not go close to Nichols' zone. Gabby brings the 3-2 pitch. Settles in. Brings the windup. Nichols fouls it down down the third base line. Keeps the count at 3-2. Cowpay gives good chase after a very clearly foul ball, but I love it. Gabby brings the 3-2 pitch. Hangs it over the inside part of the plate. Bubba takes it down the left field line for a foul ball. She's up there battling. She was a little bit out in front of that one. Gabby working that 3-2 count. Showing Bubba what she's got. She comes in with the 3-2 pitch. Low to Bubba for the first walk of the game and the first base runner for UCLA. Gabby doing a great job working all her pitches, showing UCLA what she's got, keeping them off balance. You got to assume the second time through the lineup, they'll make an adjustment. They'll lay off the pitches they didn't lay off in the first inning. We'll see a little bit more from UCLA in this second half through the lineup. Leah Jordan steps in. Big swing and a foul ball out of the stadium down the left side for strike number 1. Aaliyah, just a sophomore. I believe she's a redshirt sophomore, but I feel like she's been here for about 10 years, along with Rachel Garcia. Gabby brings the 0-1 pitch. Jordan lays off. Ball up high. Sometimes you have those players who you hear their name over and over and over the years, and you just think they haven't graduated yet, and then you realize they're just a sophomore. So that's Aaliyah. All right, Gabby brings the 1-1 pitch for strike number 2, called strike. Great pitch by Gabby. Aaliyah unfazed, steps back into the batter's box, takes her breath, shakes it off. She's ready for this pitch. Great pitch by Gabby, up and out. Aaliyah waves her bat at it, gets a piece of it, and fouls it right over the media tent, which is not very protective. I actually think it came through the top of the roof. Maybe it didn't. I might be making things up here. All right, Gabby takes a look at the sign. She brings the 1-2 pitch to Jordan. A little bit low for ball 2. Evens the count at 2-2. Going back to that Australia trip, it must have been a treat for Gabby to play in her home, her home country. Not very often you get to do that when you're from out of the country. Ooh, Gabby brings the 2-2 and Aaliyah battles it off. Foul. Keeps the count at 2-2. Great job by Jordan getting her bat on that ball. From up here, it looked like that was pretty far outside. Jordan ready for the 2-2 pitch. She gets her on a up and out. Looked like a changeup. Strike out for Gabby. Strikeout number 2. The Husky fans got pretty excited. They do their little Australian cheer. Coming up for the Bruins, we've got number 00, Rachel Garcia, pitcher and cleanup hitter. Gabby goes after her with an outside strike. Just like Jordan, Rachel is one of those athletes that makes an absolute impact. And you are kind of wondering when she's going to graduate. And that ball was absolutely crushed. But underneath it is Sammy Reynolds for out number 3. Didn't have quite enough to get out of here. Great job by Sammy. Great job by Gabby getting that out. We had no runs, on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for the Bruins. That keeps us scoreless here going into the bottom of the 4th. Huskies looking to open it up with their their 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Really excited to get those athletes up. All right, here we go. Dog fans need a rally here. We're starting the inning off with Noelle He, number 31. She's the designated player tonight. Again, I said it earlier, but Noelle is the nicest Husky you'll ever meet. She will hug you so hard, you'll feel like she cracked your ribs. So she is pretty much the best. First pitch, she drills it to left center field, right over the center fielder's head. Noelle gets a long single. Wow, nice hops by Perez to keep that ball going past the second base. Wow, nice job by He. Told you, she's got some pop. That ball hit center field so fast, she didn't even touch first yet by the time that Nichols got that ball. All right, looks like we've got a pinch runner coming in. Number 2, Megan Vandegrift, nicknamed Smiley, because she's like really smiley and has the biggest smile you'll ever see. So she's in pinch hitting for Noelle, pinch running for Noelle. Get some speed on the base paths. Great job by Noelle. It's always a great opportunity for your 4th hitter, your cleanup hitter, to get on base as a leadoff. Great lead by Smiley out there, leading off at first. Up to bat, who I haven't mentioned, we've got number 10, Sammy Reynolds, left fielder, who made a great catch on Garcia's line out to the wall. Sammy fouls that one off for a count of 1-1. Bunt, she pops it up. Catcher Paige Halstead makes the catch, throws the mask, makes the catch, and checks first base, but Megan's not going anywhere. Coach Tarr's probably not happy over there at third base. Don't want to pop those up. Pop-ups on a bunt are not going to help get that runner over. So they'll be working on bunts this week. Kaya steps in for the Huskies. Takes a big swing on that one for strike number 1. Fun fact about the pinch runner, Megan Vandegrift, Smiley. Her dad did my senior photos in high school, Steve. So that's kind of something you guys should know, probably. All right, Kaya ready for the 0-1 pitch. Holds back on that one. That was pretty close. I'm not sure where that one was, but that was a ball. Kaya ready to jump on something here. Coach Tar loves giving her signs. When you see her give her two hands really close together, that means find your pitch. Dial in on your zone. Ball on the inside corner. Good job, Kaya. I said this earlier, but I want to say it again, but Kaya was our back girl back in 2008, my sophomore year, and this is not a great fact, but the only year the Huskies dropped out of the top 25. Ball comes in. Up and out for Kaya, working the count here. Paige walks out, tries to settle out the tone. Kaya ready for her 3-1 pitch here. Steps into the batter's box. Takes a big deep breath. She's ready for this pitch. Garcia with the windup. Kaya sits on it. Drives it right down the right field line, but barely foul for strike number 2. Brings the count to full. Great job by Kaya. She kind of got jammed on that one a little bit, but she muscled it out there. We want that ball to drop inside the lines. But it's been pretty cool to watch Kaya grow up. Went to the same high school as Coach Tar. Not at the same time, obviously. 3-2 pitch. Kaya swings and misses for out number 2. Great job battling by Kaya. Brings up right fielder Livy Sheely, freshman from San Diego, California. I was just down in San Diego, and it was the rainiest, most rainy day I have ever seen. Livy takes her hacks, fouls it off for strike number 1. It's pretty crazy. I mentioned this earlier, but UCLA has only played outside of California one time this year, but they have had quite a few rainouts. So UCLA has a few rainouts on their schedule this year. 0-1 pitch, fouled back by Livy for strike number 2. So to all the UCLA alum who I've played in the past, just wanted to point out that it's holding off right now here in Seattle. Livy takes that one for ball 1 on the outside corner. Garcia ahead in the count. Not going to give Livy anything. Livy jumps on it for another foul ball. Battling in there. Great opportunity for this freshman to get in here, get her Pac-12 experience, gets the number 1 team in the nation, the UCLA Bruins. Ball, low and out. Great job by Sheely. Finding her pitch. Trying to make something happen here with 2 outs. Ooh, close, but that's ball number 3. Full count here for Sheely. Runner will be going on this. That way if Livy makes contact, here we go. Foul ball, right to Tautalafua at third base. I'm going to say her name as many times as I can. Sheely coming back, ready to battle. 3-2 pitch coming her way. And a little blooper right to Tautalafua for out number 3. Huskies leave one stranded at first. We've got no runs, 1 hit, a blast by Noelle He for a single, and no errors and 1 left on base. We head to the top of the 5th. That's going to bring up Taylor Pack Brianna Tautalafua and Paige Halstead for the Bruins. All right, we've got a pitching change for the Huskies in the top of the 5th. Bringing in Taryn Alvello, number 14. She'll come into the circle here. All right. Taryn steps in. And the pitch from Taryn on the outside corner. Got ball number 1 for Taryn. Delivery from Taryn, fouled off by Taylor, right back to the UCLA dugout for a count of 1-1. And Taryn gets her sign for Taylor. Oh, she paints that outside corner for strike number 2. Taryn has a little bit of a different presence than Plain, coming in a little bit more dominant in the circle as far as her actual presence and her actual physical appearance. Taylor jumps on that one, foul ball down the right field line out of the stadium. Taryn comes back in, steps on the rubber, gets her sign. Gabby going in, or Taryn going in, brings the ball number 2 on the outside corner. 2-2. Taryn takes a look, gets her signal, bringing the 2-2 pitch up and in to Taylor for ball number 3. Taryn is from Ohio, and I believe she's actually our only UW athlete from Ohio, which is always pretty cool to be the first. And Taylor fouls it off out of the stadium right behind me. 3-2 count. Now, Taryn brings the 3-2 pitch. Taylor battling, seeing all the pitches that she can in that 5-hole. So I personally have never used these armbands. Bringing in that 3-2 pitch. Hard hit right at Taryn Atlee. She makes the out to Kaya at first. Out number 1. Great job by Taryn. Get that ground ball. Got one away for the Bruins. And Brianna Tautalafua comes in. Hitting in that 6-hole. Big swing and a miss. Taryn slows it down a little bit for that. Taryn brings the ball on the outside corner, evens it up at 1-1. Taryn brings the 1-1 pitch up, and Tautalafua chases. Brings the count to 1-1. Taryn is a very dominant pitcher out there. There we go. Ball number 2 evens the count up at 2-2. And she has an ERA of 1.11. So again, it's pitching staff doing a great job keeping base runners from crossing that plate. Ball 3. Count is full on Tautalafua, senior third baseman. Three-two pitch, fouled into, well, it used to be that they didn't have these covers on the dugouts like they do now. So that would have definitely gone right into the UCLA dugout. So right off the front of the UCLA dugout, count still 3-2. Taryn brings the 3-2 pitch, trying to get her to chase. No success there. She walks Tautalafua, puts a runner on first for the Bruins. Brings up the catcher, Paige Halstead. Senior catcher. Taryn gets her sign. Throws a strike for pitch number 1. Taryn will go right after Paige. Taryn gets her sign, steps on the rubber. Fires, but it's up and out for ball number 1 to Paige. Taryn trying to find her groove here. Change up from Taryn. Strike number 2. Great pitch by Alvello. Gabby Plain went 4 innings, had no hits, no runs, no errors. She did walk 1, and she had 2 strikeouts. Oh, got her to chase. Strike number 3. Great job by Taryn. Stepping up to the plate, we've got Kinsley Washington, sophomore out of California, first baseman, lefty. First pitch from Taryn. Great job, paints that outside corner. Taryn finding her groove. Kinsley steps in. And Taryn gets her signal. Ooh, painting that, going right up at the face of Kinsley for ball number 1. It's gotta be pretty cold on that field today, you guys. The wind will pick up. Change up from Taryn for a ball. The wind will pick up out there and it will kind of swirl around and you have no idea where it's going. Ooh, nice strike there by Taryn. Evens the count up at 2-2. You know, I love my Bruin friends. They like to hook me up with some facts. And Kinsley Washington's parents were both Bruins. Dad was a football star who won 2 Super Bowls with the Cowboys. And she takes that one down the line. Sammy Reynolds makes a great catch in foul territory for out number 3. And that's what you want to see from your defense as a pitcher. Great job by Sammy making chase down that left field foul line. Wonderful job by the freshman, great catch, and great job by the Huskies. Taryn faced 4 batters, no hits, no runs, no errors, and 1 left on for the Bruins. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, starting off with Nevaeh Kaupe, Amira Malloy, and we're bringing it back to the top of the lineup with Sis Bates. All right, welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Huskies are leading off this inning with Nevaeh Kaupe, third baseman from Hawaii. Sophomore. These Huskies, though, they all have great hair, but Nevaeh has the best. She also has a lot of pop in that bat. Hoping she gets a hold of one here. She does, but it's foul and back behind the media booth here for strike number 1. Garcia brings the next pitch. Ooh, big swing and a miss from Kaupe. Falls behind in the count, 0-2. Garcia working out there. Great pitch by Garcia, gets Kaupe swinging on 3 straight pitches for out number 1.
Now batting is Amira Malloy.
Stepping into the batter's box, number 36, Amira Malloy. Ball comes in for a strike. Amira, her number 36, honoring her dad, who's just walking by me up here in the booth. Wore number 36 in his football career. Pops it up. Third baseman Tautalafua makes an easy catch for out number 2. All right, time for Sis Bates to start a rally.
Now batting is number 22, Sis Bates.
Sis, her real name is actually Nicole. For those who don't know, she got the nickname by playing baseball with her brothers. Sis takes a strike on the outside corner. Sis Bates steps in, takes the 0-1 from Garcia. Shows bunt, pulls back, ball number 1. Great job by Sis keeping the defense on their toes. I myself was a slapper, and my favorite thing to do was bunt. And I hope she can lay one down here today because we need some base runners. Got ball number 2 for Sis. Garcia was the 2018 USA Softball Player of the Year. So she is definitely, oh, lined down the third baseline, but we've got a Sports Center type catch by Tautalafua, who gets up and makes the play for out number 3. Great job by both Sis Bates and Tautalafua, who makes a wonderful catch on a great hit. Awesome job all around. Huskies go down in order with no runs, no hits, and this is going to fall for Sis here today, so waiting on that. All right, Taryn gets her sign. Gooden steps into the box. Strike number 1 delivered to Gooden. Taryn gets into her groove here. Ball on the outside corner, keeping it right out of Gooden's wheelhouse here. Trying to get her to put it on the ground, let her defense work, which is what Washington's defense is best known for. Shows bunt, pulls back, slaps it foul, and it almost hits her in the head as it comes back off the net. For strike number 2. You got to be heads up around here. You never know when a ball's going to come right back at you. Taryn takes the sign, comes in with the 1-2 pitch. Gooden fakes bunt, slaps right down the third baseline, hits the netting in front of the UW dugout. Calpe makes a great play on that foul ball. Taryn digs in on that mound, gets her sign. She's ready to bring that 1-2 to Gooden. Ooh, Gooden slaps it right through the 5-6 hole, finds some green, and is safe at first for the first hit of the game for the Bruins. Man, those slappers are feisty, aren't they? Finds that 5-6 hole. Exactly what she's supposed to do. That 9-hitter is just like a second leadoff. You know, back in the day, 9-hitter was like, you don't want to be the 9-hitter. No, that's not how it is anymore, people. That 9-hitter is like a second leadoff, and she just proved that right there by getting on base for the leadoff, Brianna Perez, who is kind of like a second 3-hole hitter. Taryn gets a sign, throws it in, up and up, up and up, yep, up and up for Perez for ball number 1. You can see, ooh, runner goes, Flores throws down, and ooh, Gooden is safe at second base. Flores not in time to get the Bruin who stole second. Gooden. Trying to find her stolen bases, but ooh, foul for strike number 2. Good job by the Huskies. Ready to crash on that, make a play. Next pitch comes in to Perez. Fouled right back into the netting behind home plate. Keeps the count at 1-2. Got a runner out at second base for the Bruins. Their first, is this their first base runner? No, they've had 1 base runner. Their second base runner of the game. Oh, great play by Taryn. She dives, she makes the play, but she does not get her out at first. Runner is safe at 1. There are now 2 Bruins on the corners. And something's a Bruin. Terrible pun. But you guys liked it. All right. Great job by Taryn. Way to keep that on the infield, though. If that ball had gotten by her, UCLA would have been up 1-0. So great job by Taryn, making an awesome diving play to her left. And keeping that ball in the dirt. Runner takes a good lead but doesn't go. She stays at first. Runners on the corners for the Bruins. And they have their first couple base runners on here. Trying to make something happen. Husky D trying to say no way. Fouled right off the UCLA dugout. Got 2 strikes on Bubba Nichols, center fielder. Bubba and Sis Bates are best friends, so that's a pretty cool fact for you. Right back up the middle, takes a look. Sis gets her out at first. Great play by the shortstop. Heads up play. That is why you guys think about the situation before it happens. Sis gets the ball right back up the middle. She's in the perfect position. Takes a look at third. Throws her out at first. Gets her friend Bubba. Bubba's sitting down. Runners at second and third for the Bruins. Glasso heads on out to talk to Taryn. So we got a fielder's choice by Bates. Great job by Bates being in the right place at the right time to get Nichols for out number 1.
For UCLA will be number 23, Aaliyah George.
Runners at second and third for the Bruins. We got Gooden at third and Perez out at second base. Husky infield playing inside the baselines. Jordan takes a big hack for strike number 1. Taryn getting in her groove here. Digging deep, trying to find a way to make this happen for the Dogs, getting out of this jam. Taryn gets her sign, heads into the windup. Looks like a change-up on the outside corner, misses for ball 1. Husky defense has a pretty big shift on for Jordan. Taryn takes a deep breath, brings the wind up. Jordan goes way foul down the left field line. And by way foul, I mean just outside of the stadium here. Strike number 2 on Jordan, who wears number 23. I'm assuming for Michael Jordan, but I could be wrong. Just gonna make guesses up here. It's usually the safe, make assumptions. All right, Taryn gets the sign. She goes into her windup. And the pitch fouled back. Jordan taking big hacks here, battling, trying to make something happen for the Bruins. Taryn saying, no way, I'm gonna battle. Taryn gets her sign. Goes into the windup, brings the 1-2 pitch to Jordan, slows it down and gets her on a changeup. Great job by Taryn mixing up her pitches, making something happen for the Huskies. Great job for out number 2. Catches Aaliyah out on her front foot. She wasn't ready. Great job, Taryn, to work, and great job by Aaliyah to battle. But Taryn won that one. Garcia had a deep fly ball to left field, almost to the wall. Sammy Reynolds made a great catch. So this brings up old 0-0. Ooh, sorry, action got exciting here. 2 balls. Flores got the ball up and out, dropped the ball, and Gooden made a little move towards home. Ooh, brings the count to 3-0. Taryn didn't like it, but neither did Mike Bartling at home plate. Taryn pitches around her to load up the bases. That's probably a good move there. USA Player of the Year, 2018, Collegiate Player of the Year, and try to give the Huskies more of an option to get anybody out. She's going to go after Taylor Pack here, who also swings a hot bat here. Crowd wanted that one to be a strike, but Bartling says, nope, that's a ball. Ball one. We got runners on all 3 bases for the Bruins. Gooden at third, Perez at second, and Garcia at first. Pack hits it right back up the middle to Malloy. Malloy makes a play out to her left, gets the ball in. 2 runners coming in. Sis gets the throw in, just misses her at home. Pack clears the bases to make the score 3-0 UCLA. Pack proves that maybe walking Garcia didn't work out for her. So we got 3 runners in, makes the score 3-0. UCLA takes the lead. Taylor capitalizes on the walk to Garcia. She takes that pitch right out to center field for a stand-up double. Bases clearing double. Stepping in for the Bruins, we've got third baseman who made a great play in the bottom half of the 5th. Stepping up with a runner on second base. Pack out at second. Somebody's got to score sometime, so got to score to win. So these Bruins breaking it open here in the top of the 6th. Score 3 runs on the double by Pack. Taryn hitting an extra level here. Brings the count to 1-2. Gets a big swing and a miss for out number 3. That's Taryn's second K of the inning, but not without the Bruins making a statement after the walk to Rachel Garcia. They load the bases, and Taylor Pack hit a bases-clearing double. She gets 3 RBIs, so the Bruins score 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th, where we're going to bring up Taryn Atlee, Morgan Flores, and Noelle He. Sounds like that's going to be a rally to me, so let's get it going, Dog fans. We've got a defensive substitution for UCLA. They bring Pack out of the defensive position in right field, and they bring in outfielder number 46, Zoe Shaw, out to right field. Starting off the inning for the Huskies, number 7, Taryn Atlee, comes in to face Rachel Garcia. Great eye by Taryn. Ball 1 on the outside corner. Taryn looking to get something started here, be a spark plug for the team. Taryn gets the pitch from Rachel Garcia, throws it right down the middle for strike number 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Taryn keeps a foot in the box, takes a big deep breath. She's ready to go. Rachel with the windup and the pitch. Strike on the outside corner to Taryn. Again, if you didn't hear it earlier, Taryn has her own Husky show called Time Out with Tat. Pitch comes in, fake bunt, and she swings and misses for strikeout number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's 4 strikeouts so far, 5 strikeouts so far for Garcia.
Let's go, Morgan, here we go.
Garcia gets her sign, brings it into Moflo, who takes it on the outside corner for strike number 1. Morgan looking like she wants to get a 3-run home run right now. Ready to step up. Sits on that one for ball number 1, outside corner.
Here we go, let's do it.
Morgan steps in. Garcia, count 1-1. Oh, Morgan with a line drive out to left field, but Perez makes an incredible catch right over her head. Oh, Gooden, my apologies. Gooden makes a great play over her head for out number 2. Great job by Flores jumping on that pitch, and great catch by Gooden out there in left field. This is why these are the top 2 teams in the nation, people. Great defense, great contact on the ball, great pitching, absolutely dominant. It has been a great, great night for these 2 teams. Looking for the Huskies to get something going here in the bottom of the 6th.
Go, Noel, let's go.
Flores has hit the ball hard tonight. These Huskies have done a great job jumping on Garcia. I can't wait to see what the rest of the series holds here. Noel, he re-enters the game. Gets sawed off there for
Nice cut, here we go.
strike number 1. What's great about that defensive position, you can bring her back in the game.
Let's go, Noel, here.
Defensive player, I mean. DP, designated player. What am I saying? Great job by Garcia getting her swinging up top there. Makes the count 0-2. Noel steps in, looking to drive something hard. She had a great single right over the center fielder's head last inning, 2 innings ago. But this time, get her swinging for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Huskies, heading into the top of the 7th for the Bruins. We're up 3-0. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. As we head into the top of the 7th, bringing up Paige Halstead, Kinsley Washington, and Kelly Gooden for the Bruins. All right, we're coming back here in the top of the 7th. Bruins up 3-0 on the Huskies. A couple innings ago, they scored 3 runs on actually last inning, they scored 3 runs on a bases-clearing double by the right fielder Taylor Pack. Stepping into the box is Paige Halstead, who takes a strike from Taryn Alvello. Taryn Atley and Taryn Alvello are 2 very different players. Very easy to get their names confused, TA. Taryn brings it up and in on Halstead for ball number 1. Brings some heat on that one. She takes her sign from her little wristband. Paige with a big swing and a miss for strike number 2. I was saying this earlier, but I never played with those, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it's like. They get the sign and they look and there's like a number combination and then they know what pitch to throw. Brings it in, fouls it off, count stays at 1 and 2. But I never had to deal with that. I think I think I would get a little confused. The fielders all wear the armbands as well, so they know what pitch is coming. Taryn brings the 1-2, slows it down a bit, but comes in for a ball, evens the count at 2 and 2. The UCLA team uses them as well, but the third base coach, Kirk Walker, doesn't even do anything. I don't even see him giving any numbers or signs over there in the third base coach's box. This is his 18th season, and I actually faced him as a coach when he was at OSU. So he was at UCLA, went to OSU, and he backed the Bruins. Paige, the big high fly ball out to left field. Sammy Reynolds is underneath it for out number 1. Great job by Taryn to get that out. Want to get after these 7, 8, 9 hitters right away so that we can go to the bottom of the 7th, see what the Huskies can do to battle back here from this 3-run deficit. Taryn goes right after Kinsley for strike number 1. Swing and a miss. For Taryn. Taryn brings the 0-1 pitch. Washington fouls it off the third base dugout, the Husky dugout, for strike number 2. Dogs are always moving. You'll never see one of their defenders in a totally still position for more than 10 seconds. Ooh, fouls it off. That inside pitch. Way to get her hands on that one. She's just battling in there. Right off the inside part of the bat. That had to hurt. Taryn gets her sign into the windup. Fouled off the back netting here. Washington battling. And by Washington, I mean the hitter. Washington Huskies are also battling. Kinsley steps in for the 0-2 pitch from Taryn. Great pitch by Taryn, but home plate umpire disagrees. And the crowd disagrees with him. But you know what? He has the best view. I have no idea. Taryn with the 1-2. Fouled. Great job by Kinsley battling in there. Fouls that one down the left field line. The 2 other umpires out there for us tonight. Out at first base, we've got Scott Tomlinson. And out at third base, Vince Price. I definitely recognize the guy behind home plate, though, from my years. Change up to Kinsley. She takes it out. High fly ball to Amira out in center field, who's underneath it and makes the catch for out number 2. Great battle by Taryn. She brings that change up, and Kinsley was late. She brings that change up, and Kinsley's able to jump on it. But for out number 2. Kelly Gooden steps in, the left fielder. Had a great catch last inning on a Morgan Flores hit. Shows that she's going to slap, runs through the box, takes it, but that's for strike number 1. Has the Husky defense charging in, playing her short. Kelly led off that. Great job by Taryn, gets it in a little bit late, fields it herself, but is late to get the speedy Gooden heading down first base. Gooden was the spark plug in the 6th inning for the Bruins, who got that rally started to load the bases, which eventually led to them taking the lead and breaking open the 0-0 tie ball game. Taryn with the pitch to Perez. Takes for ball 1. Gooden's got some speed over there at first base.
Here we go, Taryn. Let's go.
Huskies making sure they don't get caught sleeping here. Perez ready for the 1-0 pitch. Flores pops up, but no go on the runner. Perez takes for ball 2. Taryn's got to find her groove here in the 7th. Shut this, get this 3rd out and get the Huskies up to bat. She brings the 2-0 pitch, fouled back. Brianna just gets a piece of it for strike number 1. Taryn, the workhorse that she is, getting ready for the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at her sign. Perez is ready. Sits on that one, evens the count at 2-2. Alvello doing a great job working this leadoff hitter here. Looking to get the 3rd out. Pitch on the way. Perez lines it into right field. But Sheely is there to make the catch for out number 3. Great job out there, sitting on that pitch, or sitting on that hit, not getting fooled. UCLA leaves a runner on. 1 hit, no errors, no runs, and 1 person left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th where the Huskies need to make a comeback here. Leading off with Sammy Reynolds, followed by Kaya Gibson, and bringing up the right fielder who just made a great catch, Livy Sheely, in the 3rd hole. Looking forward to the Huskies taking on the Bruins in this bottom of the 7th inning. All right, we are headed into the bottom of the 7th. Huskies trail 3-0 here in the bottom half of their inning. We got the leadoff. We got the number 5 hitter leading off, Sammy Reynolds. She is very capable of being a leadoff hitter in this situation. Sammy steps in, gets the pitch from Rachel Garcia, and it hits her right on the wrist. Ooh. She turned right into that one, and that did not feel good, especially on a cold night like tonight. Hope she's okay. They're taking a look at her. They got the athletic trainer, Jackie, out there taking a look, seeing how Sammy's feeling. All right, she's toughing it out. She's going to take her base. One way or another, she is a leadoff in that situation. Probably a really scary moment for her, which I'm not sure how bad that hurt, but it may have honestly been scarier than it actually felt. So glad she's okay. Glad to see her smiling. She's out there on first base. Got a speedy leadoff hitter here. Now we've got Kaya Gibson to the plate, ready to step up and make something happen for the Huskies. Kaya takes pitch number 1 from Garcia. It's a strike. Garcia's gonna go right after her.
Hey, let's go 3-2 right here.
Kaya looking to make something happen.
Here we go, here we go.
Want to move this runner, get her in scoring position. Sits back on that one. Ooh, home plate umpire thinks she went. So that's strike number 2 on Kaya. Kaya takes a really long, takes a few steps out of the batter's box to get composed. She comes back. 0-2 pitch. Kaya's got to shake that one off and get after this pitch here. Garcia with the pitch. Kaya takes that one for ball 1. She's got to see her pitch and drive it, find a gap, get something going for these Huskies. Garcia with the 1-2 delivery. Kaya with a big swing and a foul straight back. Kaya looking to jump on something here, find a pitch that's in her wheelhouse, get the speedy Reynolds around the bases. Kaya steps in. The 1-2 pitch from Garcia. Ooh. Ball on the outside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Good patience in there by Kaya. Finding a pitch that she can connect with. Garcia with the 2-2. Way outside. Gets away from Halstead. Sammy takes second base on the mistake there. Can't let that get too far away from you. It's not, I wouldn't say that's a wild pitch there.
Let's go, Carl, keep playing, let's go. Woo!
All right, the count is full for Kaya. Runner at second base, Reynolds out there at second. Ooh, and Kaya gets the walk. She draws the walk from Garcia. Runners at first and second for Livy Sheely, freshman out of San Diego.
Gotta move him.
Great job by Kaya, getting in there, seeing some pitches, making Garcia work.
Now batting for Washington is number 6, Livy Sheely.
Livy ready to jump on something here, make something happen. Huskies are looking for a rally. Rachel with the pitch, strike to Sheely, starts her off
Hey, you saw it, Liv, here we go.
hot.
Zach, let's go.
Number 6 steps back in the box. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Big swing by Sheely
Hey, here we go,
for
Liv,
strike
come
number
on.
2.
You got this, protect, got a battle. Let's go. Let's go,
Sheely
battle.
ready to protect the plate here. Battle back. See if she can't make something happen. Garcia with the 0-2. Barely missed on the outside corner. Brings the count to 1-2 on Sheely.
Let's go, let's go.
Mike Bartling liked that pitch earlier. So Sheely ready to jump on it. Fouled it, got a piece of it.
Let's go, let's go.
Great job by Sheely, battling in there. Sheely just needs to get a piece of it. Get it on the, either get a chopper in the infield or get a bloop out to find a hole. We gotta find a hole here. And yes, my Husky bias is coming through.
Come on, Liv, keep battling, let's
Very
go.
sorry about that, Bruin fans. Garcia brings the 1-2 pitch here to Sheely. Swing and a miss. Strike out for Sheely. Out number 1. Brings up Nevi Kaupe. Just kidding, we got a pinch hitter. Emma Helm, number 24, coming into pinch hit, local product.
Let's go 2-4.
Emma Helm steps in for Nevi Kaupe.
Pinch hitting for Washington will be number 24, Emma Helm.
Emma has had a great career here so far. She stepped up last year when Morgan went down with her injury. Quick timeout. Lisa Fernandez heads out to the circle, trying to talk to her team, let them know that they're okay. You can hear the Go Huskies chant. The girls trying to get a rally. Got their rally hats on. Rally visors, I guess. Getting the crowd fired up. The crowd looks a little cold. They need to get some fire lit underneath them. I don't know if they really fully understand. Hey, this is the number 5 team going against the number 1 team. Get loud. Garcia brings the pitch to Emma Helm. Ooh, called strike on the outside corner. Mike Bartling, not sure about his consistency here. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but all right, Emma steps in after gathering herself after a first called strike. Garcia brings the 0-1 pitch. Almost the same spot here for ball number 1. That corner has been a hot spot for both sides of the pitchers, the pitching staff. Garcia's been getting some calls out there. Plain was getting some calls. Alvelo was getting that pitch a little bit, but not in the 7th inning. Ball up and out a little bit for Emma. Brings ball 2. Makes the count 2-1 on Helm.
Here we go, Emma.
Emma just a sophomore out of Linwood, Washington.
Let's go, Emma, let's go.
Lefty hitter and lefty catcher. Garcia with the 2-1. Good eyes by Emma Helm as Garcia brings it upstairs. Makes the count 3-1.
Emma, be smart, let's go. Right here.
Emma trying to get herself on base. Obviously, stating the obvious. Emma gets into the box. Garcia with the 3-1 pitch. Brings it right back in there for a strike. Makes the count full, 3-2.
Here we go, Emma, let's go.
Emma looking for a pitch she can jump on. We got Reynolds out at second base, Gibson at first. Pretty good speed on the bases. Emma Helm with the big swing and a miss on an outside pitch by Garcia. Garcia sits her down for out number 2 and strikeout number 2 of the inning.
Here we go, Amira, here we go.
Amira Malloy, center fielder,
Let's go, let's do it.
and essentially the product of some Husky legends. Mira steps in, 2 outs here for the Huskies. She takes ball number 1 from Garcia. We got runners on first and second for the Dogs. 2 outs here.
Here we go, Amira, here we go.
UCLA's up 3-0 on the Huskies. Next pitch to Malloy, swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, let's go, Amira, right here, let's go.
Mira looking to make something happen here, find a gap. She's got some pop. Mira fouls it off, makes the count 1-2. Hits it out of the stadium here.
Let's Let's go, Amira. You got this. Here we go.
Counts 1 and 2 here on Malloy. Bruin fans are on their feet. Mira looking to jump on something, get those 2 runners in, trying to make a rally here. Great job by Amira, fouling it off.
Nice cut. That's how you fight. Here
She's
we go.
battling in there. Mira Malloy, senior from Woodinville, Washington. She's a gamer.
Let's go, Amira. Here we go.
She's ready to step in there, take the 1-2 pitch from Garcia, keep battling in there, find a gap, and here it comes. Amira kind of waves her bat at it for strike number 3, and that will end the game. Rachel Garcia strikes